Our Shogun Fights, March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. Danny Chavez, the Colombian warrior, returns to action. Well, what can you tell us about this upcoming fight, man? It's the first time you come back in, what, about a year or so?
Yeah, it's been like a year and a half. I've made a couple of adjustments in my camp, like my weight cut, maintaining my body in a different weight. I used to walk around very heavy, now I'm walking around lighter, and I feel like I walk lighter and I got to build more muscle too. I train a lot for this fight, like I do for every fight. I train hard, train smart, and nothing else to say. Just get ready for Saturday.
So why the layup? Why haven't you been taking some time until now?
I came back from 2 losses back to back, and one of them was a title. And I just feel like I need some time off to adjust some personal things in my life and make that adjustment in my weight too. Like I said, I used to walk around very heavy and try to make the weight cut all the way to 45. And now actually I started walking. It took me months of walking around lighter. Like I used to walk around the 70s. Now I walk around the 60s. So the weight cut is becoming much easier.
So right now, tell me a little bit about the weight cut, the difference from now to then, to how you used to do before.
I think one of the things I used to do is eat a lot of carbs, and we even if we put veggies in our meal, we just eat too much carbs, and I just think after every fight we tend to pig out so much to a point that we maintain where we actually pigged out, where we got to. And I used to walk around too heavy in the 70s, and you get a fight coming up, and then you get like 6 weeks, and then you start dropping from there. And I didn't do that. For the last 6 months, I forced myself to walk around the 65 and a cleaner diet, just a little, I'm not gonna say smaller portions, but just cleaner diet, you know what I mean? Just more fruits, more vegetables, better carbs, cleaner carbs, you know, and less bad food, like, you know, burgers, hot dogs, anything like that, I had to cut it out. Sodas, all that stuff, I had to cut it out. It used to be part of my regular, not saying that's what I was eating every day, but that was part of my cheat meals, and I don't cheat like that no more. You know, my cheat meals were still clean stuff. You know.
And your opponent, what can you tell me about your opponent? If we understand he's from Brazil, is this I think the first time maybe he's fought here in the States?
Yeah, it's his first fight fighting in the United States. I think all his fights have been in Brazil. I don't know that much about him. I've seen a few footage. I'm not a big fan of just looking at your footage all day, but I saw his habits, his basics, or the things he's done from his last fights. He's a tough guy. You know, everybody's a tough guy in this sport. You get into the sport, you're a tough guy. You know what I mean? You get in here, no matter your record, no matter who you are, you're a tough guy if you get in the sport. Once the cage gets close, you're a tough guy right there. You know, so I'm ready for whatever. I'm just gonna go in there and do my job, which is get my hand raised.
And is this a one-time fight deal with Shogun Fights, or we're gonna see you more this year in 2018?
Well, this one is a one-fight deal. Let's see what happens. Let's see how everything goes, you know. And the sport of MMA, you know, promotions come and go. Sometimes you sign contracts and the promotion goes down and you're open as a free agent again. This is a one-fight deal. Let's see if everything goes great. We may be able to do it again.
Now, you know, Miami is well known for the Colombians living down here, so we're expecting a lot of Colombians to go out and support you in Hollywood, Florida.
Yeah. A lot of my family, my friends, a lot of my people are gonna be there. But not only Colombians, I have a lot of Cuban friends, Venezuelans, Mexicans, everything. I have a lot of Latinos, Americans, you know, African Americans. You know, I have a lot of friends from everywhere. You know, you're gonna see a lot of people just supporting me. But of course, my fan base comes from Colombia.
And now you're training in MMA Masters, you know, you got some well notable names like Cesar Mutante. So some of the faces you've been training with during your camp.
Well, for this camp, you know, you have a lot of great guys there in my camp or in my gym. But I specifically train with certain people just because I'm a different weight class. You know what I mean? I was training a lot with like my friend Leandro Manhaes. He's a Venezuelan fighter, undefeated. I was training with one of my friends, Balbino. He's a very good fighter, Brazilian. My friend Javier Baez, he's known too as well. He's a Cuban fighter from here. What can I say? And everybody that's from the team, you know what I mean? I don't want to leave names out. I hate giving names because I feel like I'm leaving somebody out. I'm cutting weight today, so not everything is here, not everything is right here right now. But everybody, you know, I know. All the lightweights and featherweights from my gym were training with me for this fight. welterweights enough, man. I was only training with them like months ago. Leading into this fight, I can't train with them. They're too big for me sometimes, and you don't want to get hurt going into a fight.
So, what can people expect on March 17th? It is St. Patrick's Day. It's a good opportunity to drink some grim beer and watch some great MMA fights at Shogun Fights.
Well, I'm not a drinker, but everybody else is gonna drink. Hey, all you could expect is to get my hand raised. I'm looking for that knockout this time. You know what I mean? I always say just to win the fight, but I'm really looking for that knockout this time. And I just want to give everybody a show. So everybody just come March 17th, Hard Rock Casino, Shogun Fights, Alliance MMA. Just come by.
Anyone else want to give thanks to, or?
Always thanks to my camp. That's the number one people I always want to thank. My coaches and my teammates. They deserve all the credit for every time I step in the cage. And then, I always want to thank my family, my friends for all the support they give me.
This is The Roman Show.